Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. This is Success with Srini.
Lately, I had been having a lot of conversations about growth. This side of my business, which is the back end of this podcast, my seminars, my workshops, my radio shows, I work with people. And without their support, without their help, nothing can happen. And this is the time of the year where we as a team get together and we start questioning. We look into all the milestones we set for ourselves at the beginning of the year, and then 5 months have gone by. We are into the 6th month of this year of 2022. In fact, 161 days have gone by precisely as of today. June the 10th, today is a Friday. And talking about Friday, I don't want to get into a conversation like this on a Friday, but here I am because this is so dominant. So one of the questions that has been standing out in all these conversations is, why is this process so painful? This growth, why is this so painful? Growth should be exciting. Growth should be fun. But here we are finding that this is painful. So I was in these conversations and I've been telling everyone, it is painful. It is painful. Let's acknowledge the fact that growth is painful. And as I'm trying to explain to these people why growth is painful, but the seminar side of me, right, the workshop seminar side of me, the speaker side of me, my job is to create excitement in people and tell them that growth is fun, growth is exciting and all that. And on the other side, the reverse side of that image is, when I'm doing these things, I'm finding it to be painful. So I want to spend a few moments and I want to have this conversation with you. And I want to share some of my thoughts and ideas that I had been sharing with my team. Why is that this process is painful, and why should we enjoy this pain? That's the point. You see, what we become is more important than who we are. And that's the pursuit. Now, in that pursuit, there are two things that we all are trying to do. If you're looking to change your job, or you're looking to start a business, or maybe you're trying to buy a house, maybe you're trying to get into a relationship, whatever your current context is, you are seeking growth. And every act is nothing but to grow yourself. So if you look deep into yourself, there are two things that you are dealing with. One is you're trying to become unique. And then you're also trying to deal with the unknown as a part of accomplishing that uniqueness. Now, let's look into these two things, uniqueness and the unknown. So as a part of you trying to become unique, you are trying to get some ideas. Maybe you're trying to create ideas within you, or you're trying to get some ideas from other people around you, but there is a pursuit to bring in new ideas. There's also a pursuit to bring in some new thoughts or create some new thoughts. There's also a pursuit to get some information. And there's also a pursuit to engage in some activities and then get some suggestions and also build some insights. A lot going on there. Ideas, thoughts, information, activities, suggestions, insights. All these are unknown. All these are unknown. Because you don't know what idea is going to take you in which direction, which thought is going to empower you or disempower you, which information is valuable or not valuable, which activity adds or which activity depletes you, which suggestion is going to work for you, which is not going to work for you, which insight is going to be helpful, which one is not going to be helpful. A lot of unknowns. Now, one thing we know, as we pursue these unknowns, we are going to end up spending a lot of time. We're going to spend a lot of energy and effort. Energy is effort. But then, that's okay. What is more painful, and this is where this becomes painful, is you start to question trust. you start to compromise trust. Every pursuit is going to test your beliefs, is going to test your values, is going to test your attitudes, and is also going to test your relationships. People around you will start questioning you. You yourself, in a weak moment, you're going to question yourself. What am I doing? Is this going to work? Will this add up? Will this make sense? Will I come out to be a winner in all this? That's the trust part. Because the trust part is questioned or challenged, that's when you start to experience pain. And this is the point I was driving with my team. But then the solution to this is that there has to be an undying commitment to exceed. So we always, every time we encounter pain, we go back to the commitment. We go back to the meaning. Okay, why did we commit to this? What was the guiding thought or leading thought at that point in time that made us to commit to this? I go back to that and then affirm to that commitment. As a team, we affirm to that commitment. And by just doing that, we overcome this pain in this moment. We go back, we start appreciating the ideas, we start liking the thoughts and all the information, all the activities that we're engaged in, all the insights we are gathering or creating, and the suggestions that we are getting. Again, this unknown part becomes easier. It doesn't go away. See, if you are a success-minded individual and you are in pursuit of creating something, you will always be dealing with unknown, and most of the times these unknowns are going to challenge your beliefs and values, your relationships, your attitudes, and that is not going to stop. But going back and committing to the leading thought is going to make this process easier. So this was my message to my team, and this is my message to you, to go back and commit to the things that you committed in the beginning. And now you are in the middle. This process is making it hard for you. It's becoming harder for you. And once you start going back to the leading thought, then I promise you this is going to ease your pain and your suffering. That's all for now. Don't want to exceed this. If I go any more deeper, then violating my Friday principle. You have a wonderful weekend wherever you are, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Thank you.